department so that
when there's oversight, everybody is skeptical, as if it's witch hunting. Oversight is never witch hunting. Oversight is just try to show what's called division of power, checks and balances, to make people fulfill that contractual agreement which we have signed in line with our constitution. So we're going to have us more this period, and I want to appeal that you take, anytime we say we're coming, make out time. The senator's visit is very, very important. But we'll communicate with you so that it doesn't interfere with your normal daily activities. So we'd like to come. And we're going to go department by department, not just the minister, but the directors and the projects you have done. We want to see them and the quality of projects. I know last year you didn't get enough money. This year, let's see what we can do to create more funds. But most importantly, let's see what legislation we can make that will allow you to engage private sectors towards bringing money in this department. Because every department is money-making machine. If we can look beyond the government cashierism system of budget. With this, I want to thank you, and you are all most welcome. Thank you, and God bless you.
The chairman said, look, what are we discussing here? 2 billion naira for culture and tourism? But regrettably, even that 2 billion, they took 1 billion away from it. Now, you see, Mr. Chairman, sir, culture, tourism, sir, is not just our next oil, sir. It's also a very potent tool, a soft power. It is what we can use properly motivated to conquer the world. Today, sir, our music, our films, our fashion have conquered the entire world. You hardly go on an international flight today without, in any aircraft, without hearing the music of Burna Boy or Wizkid or Davido. We are number 2 in the world, sir. We produce 2,000 films a year. Mr. Chairman, sir, we in our ministry, we understand and appreciate what culture and tourism can do to Nigeria. Not only how it can reposition our economy by creating jobs, but also how we can use it as a soft power to achieve many more other things. And Mr. Chairman, I want to say here that we do not rely on the very little money given to us through budget. We go out of our way to ensure that we project our culture and our creative sector properly. Mr. Chairman, I'll give you just a few examples, Mr. Chairman. As you rightly pointed out, the creative sector, which is tourism, which is culture, it was the most and is still the most affected by the COVID-19. Because of all endeavors, of all industries, it is the creative industry that is people-centered. You need people to gather, be it concert, be it film, be it festival, be it dancing, even hospitality. And these are the things that COVID dealt with first. We could not have concerts because they said we must keep social distancing. How do you sing with the mask on? How do you get people into your hotel when airports are closed? So our industry took the hardest hit from the COVID-19. And that's what motivated us, at no cost to government, to assemble the best brains in this country in the creative sector, led by Alibaba, to give us what is the impact of COVID-19 on the industry. These about 23 patriotic Nigerians, ranging from Alibaba, Obi Asika, Borale Austin Peters and co, donated their time and their talent, and they gave us a comprehensive report which we are using today to reposition the creative industry. And what we found out from that report was that, yes, music and film might be what we remember easily about the creative industry, but that in truth, while we make only about 300, I think about 500 million from music and about 300 billion from music and about 140 billion from film. Actually, the fashion industry in Nigeria brings in about 2 trillion naira. That the makeup industry brings in 1.52 trillion naira. That the hospitality industry in Nigeria brings in 2 trillion naira. And that the books and publishing industry brings in about 1.2 trillion naira. So we were able to see exactly where our strengths were and exactly what the challenges are in the industry. That report has proved very useful in our planning for 2022, and it's also helped us to galvanize the sector. Mr. Chairman, sir, you will notice that with little or no funding, sir, we have been able to reposition the culture and tourism industry in Nigeria. Today, I think it was only last week, sir, when the DG of National Commission for Museums and Monuments led the delegation to Cambridge University to collect the okpa. Okpa is the cockerel that was looted and stolen from the Benin Empire in 1897 and found its way to Jesus College in Cambridge in 1901. This ministry had pursued the return of this cockerel the last 3 years. And I would want to take the opportunity to thank our young students in Cambridge that spearheaded this fight. They started the fight, young students in their early 20s and teens. And we led a team to the UK to meet the Secretary of Culture to ask for the return of this. And actually to ask for the return of another Ife bronze, which was stolen from Jos Museum, and found its way into an auctioneer's hand, who now sent it to the UK for evaluation. When they got there, because we reported the theft to Interpol and to International Museum Organization, of course it was impounded. But as we speak today, the British are now holding that particular Ife bronze. And we went there also again. We met the Secretary, but we have reported to the highest body of